Hello everyone and welcome to this compliance training presentation. I am excited to be here and I hope that we can all learn something valuable today. As we all know, compliance is a crucial aspect of any successful business, and it is important that we all understand and follow the necessary guidelines. So let's get started and dive into this training together. Understanding the Treasury Department rules for money services businesses, MSBs, report of suspicious activities. Introduction. Hey everyone, today we're diving deep into a hot topic in the financial world, the Treasury Department's rule concerning the Bank Secrecy Act, BSA, and its application to non-bank financial institutions, primarily referred to as money services businesses, or MSBs. Keep watching if you're involved in the financial industry or just curious about these new regulations. What's the rule about? The rule mandates that certain MSBs report suspicious activities under the BSA. The entities affected include money transmitters, issuers and redeemers of money orders and travelers' checks, and even the U.S. Postal Service under specific conditions. These institutions are required to report transactions that could be derived from illegal activities, designed to avoid BSA requirements, or seem to have no clear business or lawful purpose. An MSB subject to the rules must report a transaction if the MSB knows, suspects, or has reason to suspect that the transaction requires reporting. The following three classes of transactions require reporting. 1. Transactions involving funds derived from illegal activity or intended or conducted to hide or disguise funds or assets derived from unlawful activity. 2. Transactions designed, whether through structuring or other means, to evade the requirements of the BSA. 3. Transactions that appear to serve no business or apparent lawful purposes. The MSB decides whether a particular transaction requires reporting based on all of the facts and circumstances relating to the transaction or the pattern of transactions in question. FinCEN prepared guidance that includes specific examples of types of reportable transactions in conjunction with representatives from the money services business industry, law enforcement, and other regulatory agencies. That guidance was published by FinCEN and made available on its website. In the description, you'll find the link. Dollar thresholds for reporting. The rule establishes two main dollar thresholds. 1. $2,000 for transactions made through a money services business. 2. $5,000 for transactions identified by issuers of money orders or travelers' checks based on review records. Reporting mechanism. A. MSBs have a 30-day window to file a suspicious activity report, SAR MSB, once they become aware of a suspicious transaction. B. In urgent cases like ongoing money laundering, MSBs must notify law enforcement immediately. Who must report a suspicious transaction? The rule places responsibility for reporting a suspicious transaction on each money services business involved. Thus, an agent of a money services business will be a money services business itself for purposes of the reporting rule, although not necessarily for purposes of the rule requiring MSBs to register with the Treasury Department. However, the rule clarifies that only one report should be filed for a reportable transaction to avoid double reporting on the same transaction, so that the filing of multiple reports by a principal MSB and its agent may be justified if different facts are contained in the two reports. Protection and confidentiality. MSBs are protected from liabilities when reporting suspicious activities. Disclosures of such reports, except to regulatory and law enforcement agencies, are prohibited. What are the consequences of failing to report suspicious transactions? The rule provides that the failure to satisfy its requirements may violate the reporting rules of the Bank Secrecy Act and thereby subject a money services business to possible civil money penalties and criminal sanctions. FAQ highlights. The rule originates from the Money Laundering Suppression Act, 1994, and the Annunzio Wiley Anti-Money Laundering Act, 1992. This move is not the first of its kind. A previous rulemaking session revised definitions for MSBs in 1999. Reporting thresholds were raised based on feedback during the rule's draft phase. MSBs started reporting suspicious transactions from December 31, 2001. Consequences for not reporting can include penalties and legal actions. Conclusion. To wrap up, this rule is significant for money services businesses. It highlights the importance of vigilance in the financial sector to prevent illicit activities. Being aware of and adhering to these regulations is crucial if you're part of an MSB or deal with financial transactions. For more details and to stay updated on changes in financial regulations, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. If you have any questions or want further clarification on any topic, drop a comment below. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe. Many thanks for watching my channel.